What's going on, guys? My name is Mitch Robs, and today we're going to be going over another AFK Canny Valley endurance build. Today we're going to be doing probably the most, what's the word for it, complicated of my builds for Canny Valley endurance. This is going to be a hella expensive build, but I've never failed this build. And the majority of the people I've tested it on, unless you're like extremely low trap durability, which you're going to have to work on getting up for endurances anyways, you're going to succeed with this build. So this is a build for Sinkhole East. This is a problem child amp, and I'll go over exactly how I went about getting to the solution I have for this amplifier. But if you guys don't know what Sinkhole Amp is this amp down here in this sinkhole. It is my A amp. It's down in this giant river pathway and stuff like that. But remember, guys, if you guys like this content, remember to leave a like on the video and comment down below what amplifier you guys would like to see next. And as well as consider subscribing if you guys like content like this. And check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Mitch_Robs. If you guys have questions about builds or anything, come join my Discord. It'll be a link in the description for it. But alright, so this amplifier, North isn't the hardest thing in the world, right? You can make a good damage build and easily beat North. There's a couple weird spawns up there for North. But the problem with this amplifier is its East spawn. So the East side is... The reason it's so shitty is there's a cross spawn between Sinkhole East and the other amplifier Tunnel, which is my D amp, right here, Tunnel North. So all of this is a cross spawn right here, and the spawns for Tunnel North will go up until this point right here. So all of this is spawns for Tunnel right here. So we can't utilize that space, all right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles to work with of Tunnel, to work with on Sinkhole. Right here. But then we have another problem, right? Up until this point right here, we have a hotspot that takes out this half of the tile here. So all of this little area that's like not filled up gets taken out by a hotspot. So what happens is you have half, 1.5, 2.5 tiles of space to work with before smashers start absolutely charging your build. So we have to figure out a solution to how to fix that problem and how to make it so smashers aren't charging, right? So wave 9, if you don't get that hotspot, you can have that 3 tile long tunnel and it's going to be pretty successful. But you'll run into a lot of problems if you're trying to build straight up this ramp and try to get damage off. So we're going to go over the pathway of exactly how we're going to do this tunnel. So let's go over the spawns first. So for Sinkhole, the spawns are going to be up here in this little cave area. Up along here. They're going to be back right here on this river. They're going to be in this little cave right here, in this little area. And then there's going to be a weird spawn all the way up here. And all the way up here we have to account for as well. So as you can see, there's a multi-tiered spawning, as well as there's awkward spawns too. So the pathing we're going to actually take for this is we're going to make it a solo pathing until it breaks down into a split pathing. And I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So the pathing we're going to take at first is going to be up here to the left. They're going to follow along this. They're going to come up right here. We're going to block off this tunnel section. They're going to come up to the right. So we're going to start building here. We're going to have this wall here. And we're going to have this is a low wall here. And then behind that's going to be a wall. Okay, so we're going to have a half floor, a low wall, and then a wall. We're going to keep coming forward. There's going to be a floor, wall, wall, floor. We're going to come out. There's going to be a floor. And then we're going to path all the way to right here. There's going to be a cone up. And then a cone this way. All right. I think I actually messed that up. I think we take it 1 tile less. So starting right here on the second cone, so 1, 2, cone facing up, cone facing up as well. So it's going to be like a little mini ramp like this. And what this is going to allow us to do is add more layers right here in this particular spot. So if we just made this a straight path right here, we wouldn't be able to put a cone right here, right? Because it'll impede our tunnel up here. So this is just to get a straight path, or to get like a more block off in that area, so if stuff does want to come down through here, it doesn't break through that area. All right, so that's going to be our pathway of our husks, right? And we're going to we're going to show you guys how the build works, right? Because this isn't just the only build part of it. All right? So this is going to be our main pathway, right? But what you're saying, like, okay, well, if that's our main pathway, what about if a hotspot sits down here and the spawns take out all the block off? All right, well, we got you covered for that. So our second pathway that we're going to do is we're going to block off this section. So we're going to have a wall, floor. We're going to have a cone, an edited floor, and then a wall here, right? And we're going to path them along this way, along the river, up this ramp, and then towards the amplifier, and they should all be dead by then. Alright, so it'll be a single pathway with this all blocked off until a hotspot either hits that or a smasher chooses to go this way, and then they'll follow the river pathing. Alright, so now let's get into building the tunnel and placing traps and stuff like that. So we're going to start down here. We're going to place a wall right here. So you'll see there's like a little like cone, so we should probably just build that as well. So we're gonna come over here in this little hovel underneath this little overhang, and we're gonna place a cone. This is gonna be facing the northeast. We're gonna place an edited floor piece under that, and that's gonna be taking the 2 tiles out to the north out of it. So then we're gonna have our cone facing the northeast. Then we're gonna surround that in walls, except for on the natural terrain sides. Attached to this, if we're going 1 tile to the south, there's gonna be a wall and another wall. Okay? Across from this wall, there's going to be a wall, and then a wall here. Alright? And we're going to do another wall to the west, another wall to the west. Alright? So, and then above these, there's going to be 1, 2, 3 tiles over, and 2 tiles high. We're going to have ceiling drop traps up here. And we're just going to connect walls to those. We're going to cover up all these little gaps. Okay? And then we also have a wall right here along this little edge. So what's going to happen right here is we're going to have drop traps bullying the husks as they're walking this way. And we're going to have like a wall launcher here, some sound walls and stuff to get the propane off the propane husks. We're going to come into here. There's going to be a roof tile above. There's going to be a wall here. Okay. We're going to keep going through it. We're going to hit this point in our tunnel. There's going to be a wall to the right, a floor above, a windowed wall here. Behind the windowed wall, we're going to place a wall and a wall attaching to it. Hold on. Let's try to get that. There we go. So that wall darts can shoot through this windowed wall. We're then going to have a floor attached right here. And then we're going to have a window wall here. We're then going to cover this in ceiling pieces right here. We're going to place a floor here. We're going to place a windowed wall here. A windowed wall here. And a wall right here. We're going to place a floor underneath this ramp tile. A wall underneath this ramp tile. And then we're going to have a edited low wall like this on this, like on the north side of this ramp tile. We're going to place a wall along this natural edge over here. 2 tiles over, and then we're going to place 1 up. Attached to this is going to be an edited low wall right here. And behind that edited low wall, we're going to have a wall tile. Okay. So now we're going to come to the north of this little edited low wall. We're going to place a wall, 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 and then place a floor above it. Okay. And then above our tile, we're going to be placing a floor above it, a ceiling tile. From there, we're going to continue. We're going to place wall, wall, floor. And we're going to place edited low wall. Then attached to that's going to be a floor piece. And then behind the low wall is going to be a wall piece. We're going to keep going forward. There's going to be a wall on either side of this ramp. There's going to be a floor. There's going to be a wall. And then there is going to be, I need to double check to make sure if this is placed right. But I want to say there's going to be a low wall here, but I could be wrong. I think we're going to place a regular wall here. And that's going to be the majority of our tunnel right there. Okay? So now that we have that, we're going to place a floor here with a wall shooting here. We're going to place a floor behind this edited window, and we're going to place a wall here. Okay, and that should be the damaging parts of our tunnel, right? So as they come up through here, and we're about to trap this out as well. As they come through here, they're going to get hit by drop traps. They're going to have sound walls. So we're going to start our trapping. We're going to have a all durability 1x reload speed sound wall here. Same on these two walls. We're going to have a 2x durability, or 2x reload speed all durability sound wall. We're going to have an all durability 2x reload speed wall launcher. We're going to have an all durability 2x reload speed sound wall right here. And behind it, we're actually going to put, let's see if we can find it. A heals builds attached wall spike on the backside of this wall right here. Solely in case anything ever comes to beat on this, right? They shouldn't, but I have seen a blaster come over here or a flinger once every blue moon. So we're going to make sure that we do have heals builds attached on this so they can just get bullied and die by the traps above. All right. So on the right side over here, I'm just going to put a wall dynamo. This is going to be a reload speed wall dynamo. It's going to have crit rating, crit damage, reload speed, durability, and we're going to place it here. Above on the roof tiles, we're going to have all durability ceiling drop traps right here until we get to this ramp tile. Then it's going to be crit rating, crit damage, reload speed ceiling drop trap. So those are just going to bully the husk down. We're going to keep going forward. There's going to be a sound wall with all durability 2x reload speed here. And then to the right over here is going to be a broadside. It's just going to be a damaging broadside, a damage, crit rating, reload speed, durability broadside. Right here. Alright, so you have two different options once we get up to here. For this wall, you can either make it a windowed wall and put a sound wall here and then have the wall dart shooting from under it, but I'm going to place a dynamo here because I have the trap durability to hang for it. But if you don't have trap durability, I'd suggest making this a all durability 2x reload speed sound wall. But behind this, we're going to put a damage, crit rating, reload speed, durability wall dart. And I'm going to put a reload speed wall dynamo on it. On this wall, there's going to be a, let's see, an all durability 2x reload speed wall launcher. And above on this tile is going to be a damaging ceiling electric field. These are going to be crit rating, reload speed, crit damage, durability. We're going to place. We're going to keep going forward. And there's going to be a all durability tar pit. On this wall, there's going to be a broadside. Across from it's going to be a broadside. And above it is going to actually be a ceiling gas trap. But these are going to be double crit rating, double crit damage, 1 effect duration ceiling gas traps. These are going to be our high hitting, high critting ceiling gas traps. Just to ensure that like smashers take damage from them and they take crit damage from them. We're going to keep going forward. There's going to be a tar pit. And on this wall right here, we can add a 4x impact, 1x reload speed wall light here. What this is going to allow us to do is once they get into the activation range right here, they're going to get hit by it, and they're going to get booped back into this ceiling gas trap that has the double crit rating, double crit damage, and get re-damaged again. Alright, and this is going to have a damaging ceiling electric field. Right here. On this right wall, we're then going to put wall darts, which are going to be double crit rating. Well, we should put the reload speed ones. I think we put reload speed here. We're going to edit through this real quick, and we're going to put reload speed wall darts behind this window. All right, and then on this one, we're going to put the double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts. Now, we're going to re-edit this into a window. And this is just going to have a wall dynamo with a double crit rating, double crit damage. You can put that last perk as durability. I just have these for killing assassin husks. Alright, so we're then going to continue. We're going to have an edited wall tile like this for stagger recycling. And we're going to place it right here. And we're going to place it right here. And we're going to place it up at the top of this. Okay? So we're going to place 3 of them. What this is going to allow us to do is a smasher is going to walk over here to the right. They're going to get staggered by this into this timeout room, and they're going to get nuked down. Okay? So we're then going to place a 4x impact, 1x reload speed wall light, and we're going to place it here. We're going to do the same up top here. Alright, so there's going to be 2 of them right there. And we can also do the same right here. We're going to take our tar pits, so our all durability tar pits. We're going to place one right here. Then we're going to take an all durability one heals builds attached tar pit and place it here. Right? Nothing should ever really make it this far. But like, if anything does, and anything does hit on this ramp, we really don't want this failing. This ramp failing right here. And this ramp failing right here. So we're going to put the heals builds attached. Literally, I don't think you'll have but maybe 1 or 2 smashers ever make it to this point in the tunnel. Much less past it. Alright. So now we're going to take our Flame Floor Girl traps. I just have damage, reload speed, crit rating, crit damage, effect duration on these. You can roll them differently for higher crit and stuff like that, but these are just the ones I have. And we're going to place them on these 2 floors over off to the right here. We're then going to place reloads, or double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts here. Across from our first wall light. We're going to edit through this little window. We're going to place double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts. And same on this wall dart, or on this wall across from these little window right here. And we're going to place double crit rating, double crit damage wall dynamos on each of these windowed walls. And we're going to place it on this low wall here. So another thing we're going to do is down below on this little floor and all this wall, we're going to put a sound wall. And we're going to put a floor freeze trap here. This is solely for the purpose if something does fail with this part. And I can't stress that enough. We don't want this failing. So this sound wall and this floor freeze trap, if anything does make it, it's literally the entire purpose of those is just to stall them. And we're going to have a dynamo here with double crit rating, double crit damage. Which, yeah. Okay. So there we have that. On the ceiling tiles above, we're going to have double crit rating, double crit damage ceiling zapper right here and here. We're then going to have that same ceiling zapper here, over this ramp, and right here. Okay. Over here, we're going to have a ceiling electric field with our damaging one, so crit rating, reload speed, damage, crit damage, durability. And we're going to have a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart shooting across when they're standing on this ramp. On this ramp across from it, you'll see there's this edited low wall. This is going to be a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dynamo. There's going to be a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart shooting across. Okay. We're then going to have 2 wall dynamos on these 2 adjacent walls. We could even realistically, if we want, place a wall back here and then a low wall here. And have a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart shooting across into a, whatchamacallit? Into a wall dynamo. And then we're going to have a ceiling a tile above like that. And we're going to have a damaging ceiling electric field. You guys can see how much we're putting into this specific tunnel. And this is because this tunnel will take up about 70% of the mobs, even if the bottom section does fail. The block off underneath that we have, and they're going down that tunnel that we specified earlier. This is still going to take 70% of the husks from what I've seen when I've just been looking through with the Neon Sniper. So we do want this to be really, really robust. Okay, so we're then going to have a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dynamo, a double crit damage, double crit rating wall dart. We're going to have broadside, tar pit, and then above is going to be our ceiling zapper, which we already placed. All right, so that should be the majority of the traps in our tunnel. And yes, that is a very, 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 very good amount of traps in the tunnel. I agree. Okay, so now we're going to get on to our second part of our tunnel. So we haven't even, that was literally just the first section of the tunnel. This is going to be a very, very long video, and it should be, because it is very, very, very complex. And I can't stress that enough. So the second thing that we're going to do is our second part of the tunnel here, right? So this is going to be part of the block off and where the block off ends. All right. So first things first, we're going to place a wall here, a wall here, a cone piece here. I want to say we have a wall here, and then we're going to have a window piece here. But first, we're going to attach a damaging ceiling electric field here. We're going to have a wall dart, a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart here. We're going to edit this cone up, facing the northeast, and then we're going to place a windowed wall right here. Okay? And then we're going to place a double reload speed, all durability sound wall. Alright, so anything that goes right here can get hit by those wall darts and the ceiling electric field. Above, we're going to place our damaging ceiling electric fields up to this point. Okay? So there we have that. We're going to then place a wall here. 2 low walls. Boom, boom. A floor. And this floor is going to have the 2 tiles to the east taken out like that. And then we're going to place a ceiling tile above that. On these 2 walls, there's going to be double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts. There's going to be a ceiling electric field above. And then there's going to be double crit rating, double crit damage wall dynamos. Like this. Across from those, there's going to be a wall dart, a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart on each of these little walls right here. Alright, we're going to keep going on to the tunnel. There's going to be another ceiling electric field, a damaging ceiling electric field. There's going to be... We're going to skip this tile real quick. We're going to place a wall here, and this is going to be a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart. And then right here, we're going to put a window here, and this is going to be a 4 times impact, 1 times reload speed wall light. The whole purpose of this is a smasher is going to try to round this corner. This is just going to boop them back here, and then they're going to get re-damaged by these traps. We're going to keep going forward. Above this is going to be a floor tile. This is going to be a floor tile, a ceiling tile. And there's going to be a double crit rating, double crit damage ceiling zapper. And then on this tile, we're just going to have a wall attached to this. There's going to be a ceiling electric field. All the damage ones. Then there's going to be a wall dart shooting across. Double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart. So we'll just upgrade that real quick. Okay, we're going to keep on going through the tunnel. There's going to be a wall right here. There's going to be a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dynamo. There's going to be a floor and a cone at the edge of this little double ramp right here. Okay. And then we're going to start doing a little bit of low walls like this. So get these low walls out. There's going to be low walls surrounding all of this right here. Up until this point. Alright. So all that's going to have the wall dynamos. And then we're going to have a floor here and a floor... I don't think we have the floor here. So we're going to have all the floors like that. Alright? We're then going to have a wall. A wall. We're going to have a wall back here. And I think we have a wall here, but I'm not entirely sure. Hold on, let me see. I have screenshots of this. I don't think we have the wall there. Okay. So we don't have this wall here. We're then going to come over here at this little wall to the north, and we're going to place a floor tile. Oh my gosh, I can't get the double jump right. Okay. We're going to go floor tile over here. A floor tile here, or a ceiling tile here. Okay. We have a ceiling tile here. I want to say. Ceiling tile here and a ceiling tile here. Okay, so that's going to be damaging traps on these. So there's going to be a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dynamo on each of these low walls. Alright, so like that. Then behind those are going to be the double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts. And then we can put one right here, and that should theoretically hit something that's standing right here. Alright. On top of, or on the bottom of this little floor piece over here, we're going to have double crit rating, double crit damage ceiling zapper, and we're going to have a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dynamo here, just in case anything wants to skirt it this way. We're then going to have our double crit rating, double crit damage ceiling zapper right here, here, and here. The rest of these are going to be ceiling electric fields on the ceiling tiles. Okay, and then there's going to be a tar pit here. Alright. So now that's going to be our bottom tunnel, and that's going to be our damaging portion of our bottom tunnel. So yes, this is a very, very, very expensive build. It's well worth it, though. So now that we have this section of it done, we're then going to go to our amp design, and this is going to cause the mini-bosses to dance, okay? And I'll show you guys how it causes them to dance. So we're going to start at the south corner of our amplifier, and we're going to place 1 tile, 2 tile, and then we're going to cut to the west, and there's going to be a tile like this. We're then going to have a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart right here. A cone facing the south. A cone on the back side of it on the north, and then a wall on the back side on the north, and a wall on the west. We're then going to come on over here. There's going to be a cone facing the north. There's going to be a wall facing the west, a wall facing the south. And then there's going to be 2 walls on the east side of it, like this. And these are going to both have wall darts on them. So double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts. On the back side of this wall, there's going to be a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart. And the back side of this is going to be a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart. And that's for this tunnel right here. Okay. So that should be our amplifier design, and what happens is if a mini-boss comes through this direction, they come up through here, they're going to beat through this one particular wall right here. They're not going to go this way towards the battery, they're going to, for some reason, walk this way, and then they just sit here and dance back and forth like this. On this tunnel, if they come up through this little bottom section right here, they come all the way around right here, get into this little section, and they dance right here. So it has 2 dancing sides. One on this left side and then one on the right side. Alright. So that is the majority of the tunnel. Now we're going to go over block off for the tunnel. And then we'll go over the lobber shield, which is, not lobber shield, the spawn trap, which is really, really super important. I can't stress that enough, how important that is. Alright, so first things first. We're going to come over here with this wall dart and this wall dynamo. And we're going to place a wall right here to close that off. We're then going to have a cone facing the northeast behind it, a cone facing the southeast behind it, and then we're going to surround those in walls. Okay? We're then going to come over here to this natural single ramp. There's going to be a floor, a cone, a wall, a cone facing the southeast, a wall, a cone facing the southeast, and then we're going to surround that in walls, except for on the natural terrain side. And that should be really it. These are for our tunnel north block off. But I mean, you can add these as well if you want. There's just a wall right here, and then a floor, a cone, and a wall here. This is just solely for on tunnel north. There's going to be mini bosses and mist pods that spawn. They're going to want to track to us at the AFK spot up there. So they'll want to go down, drop down here, and then if there's block off right here, they'll want to break through it. So I gave them a free path to us, and this is allowing the flingers not to go that way because they have their paths blocked off as well. Okay, so now we're going to go, we did that block off over there to the right. We're then going to come over here. There's going to be a wall here and a wall below it. Right, particularly right here. This is going to be so that flingers can't stand right here and throw. So that's relatively important. I used to have a big-ass lobber shield right here, a flinger shield, I should say, but this cuts the structures down by, like 4 tiles, so we might as well utilize it. And then we're going to go down here. Alright, so this is going to be the hard part. This is going to be the confusing part, I should say. It's not really hard to build, it's going to require you guys to do it in a specific way. So first things first. Right underneath this, there's going to be a ceiling zapper. A double crit rating, double crit damage ceiling zapper. We're going to place walls on each of these sides. These are going to get taken out to the hotspot, but if like the hotspot doesn't hit and wave 28 hits and the smashers want to go down through this way, there's going to be wall darts on each of these. So double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts, and those are going to shoot over at the smashers. Alright. So, and then we're going to have wall darts behind this as well. So double crit rating, double crit damage, wall dart. Alright. We're then going to place a wall. This is going to have double crit rating, double crit damage, wall darts on that. There's going to be an edited floor piece with the tiles to the east taken out. There's going to be a cone facing the east. And then there's going to be a ceiling electric field here. With the damaging ones. Since these aren't getting hit till late wave, since down here doesn't get hit till like later than wave 11 or 9 or 11, you don't really have to worry about like the durability as much as if you would if this was getting hit the entirety of the time. Alright, so that's a double crit rating, double crit damage, ceiling electric field. The same thing's going to be right here. There's going to be a wall. This is going to have double crit rating, double crit damage, wall darts. This is going to have an edited floor piece facing the east, and then you're going to have a cone facing the northeast right here. Okay. On the backs of these, you can also put heels builds attached just to slow them down a little bit if they do want to decide to break through here. But they're going to follow this river path because of these edited floor tiles, which we're not going to place on the river path. We're then going to place a ceiling electric field here. This is going to be a damaging one. And then above here, you see these windows. There's going to be a ceiling tile above that, and that's going to be a double... that's going to be an all durability ceiling drop trap right here. Okay. We're then going to place a wall right here. A wall right here. There's going to be a wall right here. There's going to be an all durability 2x reload speed sound wall. Okay. So simple enough. There's going to be I think this wall breaks the hotspot, so we're not going to put anything on it. But there's going to be all durability there. There's going to be a cone piece facing the east, but first we're going to put a crit rating, crit damage wall dart here. We're going to place the cone up. We're going to place a wall, and this wall is going to have an all durability 2x reload speed wall launcher on it. And same with this wall. Okay? And you can put heels builds attached on the back of these if you really want to. So that should be our underneath block off, and that's going to ensure that nothing really comes down this bottom path until way later on into the endurance. Okay? So that should be all the damaging traps there, and you can even put heels builds attached on the back of this if you really want to. So we'll create a wall spike just for that case. This is just, if they are going to go wave 28, this is just to make sure that they come down this river pathing, this like one little sandwich and block off. So we're going to come right here, and we're going to place that. Okay. And now we're going to get to the spawn trap. This is going to be quite extensive, right? Because this cross spawn does get hit so frequently. It gets hit so frequently and covers such a wide area that you're going to have to cover it with a lot of traps, okay? So we're going to do that. We're going to come right over here to this particular ceiling drop trap. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's going to be a 2x2 right here, and each of these are going to have all durability ceiling drop traps. Okay? We're going to attach a floor piece here. We're going to go floor pieces all the way like right here. Okay? So we're then going to... so those are all the floor pieces right there. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I did this real quick, because it is a little bit complicated how I did this. Okay, so let's come over here, actually. Let's go to this little sound wall, and we're going to come up here, and we're going to place a floor. This floor tile is going to be all the way across to right here. We're then going to have we're going to have a wall here, and then we're going to have walls right here. We're going to then have a wall here, and then 2 ceiling tiles above here. So what's going to happen right here is there's going to be all durability ceiling drop traps here. There's going to be our reload speed wall darts. These are going to be shooting across into this spawn. Okay. And then below this is going to be all durability ceiling electric field right here and right here. And right here and here. Alright, so we're going to have those all durability right there. We're then going to edit our walls into archways. We're going to come across this way. We're going to place a floors all the way across here. And then we're going to place floors all the way across over to here. And then we're going to have these archways connecting it. And then we're going to have a full wall right here. Okay? So I get that's a little bit confusing. So it's basically 2 tiles at 3 tiles high. Then there's going to be a little 2x2 and a 2x1 here. There's going to be archways all along this 4. There's going to be 4 3 high. And then we're going to attach to the rest of them being 2 high. This is just so anything that's up here, if they drop down right here, aren't going to be able to have a free pathway all the way to our amplifier. crossing the spawn trap, as well as anything on tunnel north that comes and drops down here doesn't have a free like path to just throw right there, and that's kind of what that lava shield and stuff is for. We have 2 little other walls we can place as well. We're going to place a wall here and a wall here, and we're going to put wall darts on that. So these are going to be the reload speed ones. Okay. So now we're going to fill this out with traps. So we're going to take our all durability ceiling electric fields, and we're going to place those all along up top here. Right? These are going to go all the way up until this point. And then there's going to be all durability ceiling drop traps above right here. The reason I'm not putting the ceiling electric fields right here next to all these walls is they're potentially going to go off and cause an ignition of propane, and we don't want that over here breaking these walls. Where they're going to place ceiling drop traps along these 3 high up here. Okay, and that should be our spawn trap. Make sure to tier 3 all of this. I shouldn't have to say that, but make sure you're tier 3ing every single piece that we place. Especially in this little tunnel, tier 3 it as you go, or else it's going to be almost impossible to break through. You're going to have to break through and break something to go upgrade it. So make sure you're tier 3ing all this. We're then going to come all the way up here. There's going to be a wall, 2 high. Then we're going to place floors up until this little nub. Then we're going to place another wall, a floor, a wall down, and then floors all the way across here. On each of these 2 high floors, we're going to have all durability ceiling drop traps. And then on this wall, we're going to have a wall dart with reload speed and durability on there. And then this is going to be a all durability ceiling drop trap. This is just going to cover the spawns over here and make sure everything dies. This is more for Tunnel North than it is for Sinkhole East, but we're still going to cover it right here. We're then going to come up here. We're not going to place a wall at the first one. We're going to place a wall at this part. We're going to place an double crit rating, double crit damage, heals builds attached, wall dynamo here, a floor, a cone, a wall, a cone, a wall. And then at the top of this ramp, there's going to be a floor and a cone. There's a hotspot up here for Tunnel North. When it gets hit, that could potentially break any of the block off in here, so we're just going to avoid it. Alright. So now that we have all that spawn block off, we're still not done yet. This amp still has more to it. Alright, so there is a spawn up right here, and I've seen husks. And I repeat, this is the weirdest thing ever. They'll spawn right here. You think like, all right, they spawn right here. They'll maybe drop off onto the lobber shield, or they'll drop down there, or they'll drop right here and then walk. No. They walk all the way over here, drop down onto this, walk through the tunnel over here, and then walk towards the amplifier. So we have to account for that. So we're going to place a wall here, a cone, and a wall. Attached to that is going to be a floor tile, and this is going to be a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dynamo with heals builds attached. And then we're going to have a heals builds attached ceiling gas trap in case a propane goes off right here. Alright, and then we're going to find this little one wide gap. We're going to place a wall and a cone facing the northwest behind it, and there's going to be a reload speed wall dart here. We're then going to come right here. We're going to place a ramp facing the west, connected to the west. We're going to place 4 tiles right here, 4 ceiling tiles, and on each of those are going to be ceiling electric fields with all durability. You could throw the the damaging ones up here because it doesn't get hit by very much, but we're just going to throw the all durability one that's up there for simplicity's sake. But that should cover those little rare spawns up here. I am going to go through this real quick and make sure that we haven't missed anything because this is such a particular build. Alright, so first things first, there's going to be spawns all the way up here, all the way up here, all the way up here, and then all the way in the river. We're going to have spawn trapping with ceiling electric fields, and we're going to have our tire drop traps, so a mix of them. We're going to keep walking this way. If this fails, then they're going to break through and go through the river. We're going to have ceiling electric fields inside there, bullying them. And we're going to have the drop traps right here, making sure if anything does wander over there, they're going to just get stunned and staggered and walk the other way. We have our main tunnel, which is going to come through here. They're going to walk up, and they're going to get hit by damaging traps, and they're going to go walk over here into our damaging tunnel with all these having damaging traps on them. We're going to keep going forward. They're going to get hit by all these damaging traps. We can place 2 wall dynamos on these 2 particular walls. I don't know if they necessarily go off, but if they do, shit, it's free damage. One little thing going back in post is I place these 2 broadsides here. Take those out real quick. Place a wall here at this double ramp. A low wall here. And then a wall right here. Place a wall dynamo on this. Oh, with the double crit rating, double crit damage. Same on this wall, and then a double crit rating, double crit damage wall dart. I don't think it's really going to matter all too much if you didn't do that, but this is how I had my design, and it might add to the layering right here, so we're going to keep it like this. Alright? And then we have our mini boss dancer design over here. And I think that should be it for the build. Guys, if you do enjoy this build, make sure to leave a like on this video. This is a really complex build, and like, I agree, this is going to be a pain in the ass to build. It took 40 minutes for me to talk through, much less for you guys to build, but it is going to be super, super useful, even though it's super, super expensive, right? I didn't have to do anything. I don't have to come down here, shoot mini bosses. I don't have to come down here, shoot smashers, wave 23 or anything. But this is going to take a lot of your structures, right? But that's why I've made all the other amps relatively cheap. But if you guys do like this kind of content, leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to my channel. I come out with content like this all the time, and I'm going to go through all my updated Canny Valley Endurance amplifiers. As well as consider commenting down below what amp you guys want me to go over next. I know this is a little bit long-winded. Trust me, all the rest of the tutorials aren't going to take this long. As well as consider joining my Discord. I have a link in the description. We have a really good time over there, and I couldn't do this without the help of the dudes in that Discord, so thank you to them as well. They just people giving me ideas and me running with it. As well as come by my Twitch channel. We do shit like this all the time, and we have a lot of fun over there doing Mythic Storm King, Endurance, whatever we want to do. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. It means the world to me. We're at like 6,500 subscribers at the time of this recording, and that's just mind-blowing to me. Like, damn, dude. It was crazy. I took a screenshot of when I hit 69 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I was like, this is the peak. This is the pinnacle of my channel. So I thank you guys so much for even watching my content. It means the world to me. I know I'm a little bit screwy with how often I get content out. Dude, life hits you hard sometimes, but I want to make content for you guys for the rest of the time. But I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.